Hey, welcome back to Hungover Hand Right. Bonus episode. Jake Paul is walking out with some masked guy with a microphone. Who is that?
They're rapping at Almost Healing Deluxe August is what his fucking stupid shirt says. He's got 100 chains on.
He's not rapping anymore.
This whole shit is so weird.
Can I get a mute again?
I just...
Oh, yeah, this is Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz, by the way. I said Jake Paul, but
I almost said Nate Paul.
Nate Paul versus Jake Diaz.
Nate Paul would be a real dumb son of a bitch, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn, think about that.
Nate Paul.
Wow. Sorry for any Nate Pauls out there, but good Lord, change your name.
Yeah, hit us in the comments if you're Nate Paul. Because
please,
we want to hear from you. Or
So
Jake
Jake
Diaz.
has a white left glove and white left shoe on, and the right side's all black.
And he's ripping the all white and black off.
And the same as the jacket, whatever the hell you want to call that.
What is that on his?
If you're boxing, you
kimono?
gotta have a robe on, dude.
Yeah,
Like a classic boxing robe.
and a skirt.
I know boxing, they got like the swag and all that stuff, but I
like
kind
it.
of hate that.
Why?
I hate it. I
Why?
think it's silly because it's like, dude, how much is that? You know, fucking with your movement. You got to like there's guys in there with kilts like with full leather on.
I'm talking about like the walkout shit, like the
I'm talking about when
robes.
they're in there-
Deontay Wilder,
the
75 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, dude, it
I
killed me.
gassed out because my fucking
I
costume.
was poisoned.
Eat shit.
I got poisoned by my own coach. Fucking God, I can't stand
Just
that guy.
lose.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder, you suck. 6'9", bullshit.
Hardest puncher my ass.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't say this.
say it.
Oh no.
Say it in all caps,
Oh no.
please.
I hope Nate Diaz loses.
Why? We're the MMA guys.
Yeah, are you
I
just
know.
trying to stir up the MMA world? Is that
What
you're
the
doing?
fuck are you saying?
I hope he doesn't.
All right, we're
I
back.
hope he doesn't either. Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
We are the
I
MMA
just-
guys.
We had to go have a talk with Johnny. Sorry,
I
we
didn't-
paused it for a second.
I didn't love him before, and then he said that Gaethje and Dustin don't deserve to fight for the BMF belt. That pissed me off. And then all the antics leading up to this shit.
I
he's
get it. I
Well,
get
like
it.
talking-
walking out during the interviews.
Walking
and-
out and talking shit on the promoter and, trying to fight.
That's part of his shtick, though. That's like his
but-
thing.
It is, but he was like extra shitty this time.
Oh, Nate's
Like,
walking out in black and white too. What is happening?
Yeah, that's odd.
I bet you Jake Paul knew that.
Is that E40?
That looks like E40. That is 1,000%.
Stockton, that's E40.
E40. E40's a
Is
Bay
he gonna
Area
rap?
guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys bet that Jake Paul knew he was walking out in black
Dude, we're gonna
white?
have to find a different one to
You on
pay
Wi-Fi?
for.
We're gonna fix it.
He just wasn't in there, and now he's in there.
Now he's in there all of a sudden. Nate just transported into the ring. He
Teleported.
levitated.
I'm
The
gonna
blonde?
go.
Get
Michael
I'm
Buffer
going-
in
no,
there.
I'm going left.
I'm
Left.
going
I'm
right.
going left.
Looks
I-
like
No. I changed my mind.
No,
I'm
you
going
didn't.
Too
right.
fake looking. I'm going right.
They're
I'm
both
right.
fake looking. You
No,
guys,
no.
Fine,
She's-
I'll take the blonde, but all by myself. You guys enjoy.
I'd take her with all
You guys
of it.
enjoy
I'll take
your
middle.
gangbang
I'll take
over
middle.
there.
John's going geriatric. Here we go.
Hey, look at
There's
Stitch.
Stitch.
Remember when he quit the UFC? He was like, "Fuck you, Dana," and I'm out.
I'm pretty sure they fired him
They did. I thought he quit. I thought he
I
left.
think they canned his ass.
because he talked shit on the Reebok uniform or
Yeah.
something.
That's hilarious.
He's probably getting paid more now.
Oh, guaranteed. But he was doing both. He was always doing
Yeah.
both.
All right, I hope Nate.
I seriously think I blew out my ACL in my right knee.
You
Nah.
didn't. You'd be on the ground screaming.
No. I'm
No,
wearing
sometimes
it.
it doesn't. Sometimes it's not pain.
I'm not like
I'm just coming from a guy who blew his shit out.
You don't know.
the way that
Did
Chad
anybody
blew,
hear like a carrot pop?
the way that Chad blew his shit out is so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's terrible.
You were taking a shit.
Yeah, I was just about to say, was he sitting down on the
I was
toilet?
feeding my dog.
That's even worse.
I was walking out of the shed with a 50-pound bag of dog food, right? I'm holding it. I step out of the shed. My dog's running towards me.
What was the dog's name?
Molly.
Molly.
She was poisoned and killed.
Pop Molly, you sweating.
Yeah,
No,
it's fucking terrible.
no,
dude. Our
true-
neighbor
true-
killed her.
true story.
Our
Oh,
neighbor
I
killed
thought you.
her.
I thought you said
No.
you poisoned her
No,
because
no.
of that.
No.
Oh,
no, our
actually
neighbor
happened.
killed her.
I had a Rottweiler.
Yeah.
My neighbor poisoned and killed
Yeah,
him.
gave
so
her antifreeze.
Been there. Yeah, dude,
But-
same.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
fucked.
she was running
All right, we're
towards
back.
me, excited to be fed, and she was running towards me and realized, oh, I got to stop. Grass is dewy, just slid into my knee as I'm stepping down. She hit me so hard, she yelped. I fell to the ground, and I'm looking at my knee, and it's like fucking sideways, and I'm like screaming. I was screaming so loud. Austin was inside on the couch. He came out, and he's like, what the hell happened to you? And he's like, I'm like screaming my knee, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, it's broken. Something's fucked. Austin's like, you're fine, dude. Like, cause he's never seen me like that. He's like, what the hell? And he goes,
He's chainsawed his own
all of a
leg.
sudden, like,
I was gonna say, was Austin fucking with the chainsaw when he
all
heard
of a
you?
sudden, my fucking adrenaline kicked in, and I was like, oh, you're fine. You're good. I go to stand up and walk towards Austin. Austin said when I walked towards him, my knee just went sideways, and I fell to the ground and started screaming again. And he was like, holy shit. You know, help carry me in the house. Call my dad. My dad's like,
Austin's strong, huh?
yeah, no, he didn't carry me. He fucking helped me into the house. And we're sitting on the couch, and Austin's like, Dad, Chad needs to go to the hospital. And my dad's like, what? No, he's fine.
Oh, Doug.
He's okay. We'll be
Doug's
all right. Wait till I get home. So I'm sitting on the couch, and I got my foot on the ottoman, just up elevated.
Ottoman.
Just got the fucking ice pack over me.
Austin.
And my dad walks in, lifts open the towel and the ice pack, and my fucking knee's a basketball. I mean, just...
The H boys are real good at hurting
Well,
themselves.
anywho, for those of you tuning in, we're watching the Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul
was fucking
boxing
crazy,
match right
dude.
now.
It was nuts.
Austin
I didn't
chainsaw
go to
his
the
own
hospital
leg.
till the next morning. My dad's like, we'll just go in the morning. It's fine. So we went next morning.
Chad tore his ACL from the family dog.
From Dew.
From Dew.
Dude, it sucked.
Dude, the Dew, dude.
It sucked.
Look at that fucking mug.
Is Nate going to bleed?
Oh, I bet you $100,000.
Dude, Jake
he does.
Paul looking juicy,
He
though.
does look fucking.
Was there any
juicy.
drug testing?
No,
I doubt
Probably
it.
not.
Absolutely.
But Jake Paul looks
fucking not.
Based off
juicy.
of Nate Diaz's stature,
He's like,
Yes.
I'm about to make
He
a
wouldn't
fucking
take
stack.
shit anyways.
I'm too blue. I don't never take no ammo.
Nate's gonna make a fucking bag right here. I don't care,
Nate Diaz is
whatever.
not
But I don't
getting
think
KO'd.
Nate's not getting knocked out.
look
No
at
fucking way.
Logan's back there with like all them.
Wouldn't you?
I
Well,
mean,
he's
yeah,
getting
but
married.
it's
He just
No.
he just
Think about the celebrities.
proposed
in
to
there.
some famous model. or
Yeah, he
something
did.
like
He did.
that.
That's facts.
I'm married to the game.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Tupac.
All right, here we go.
Stockton slap right here.
Oh, please
Oh,
don't though.
Jesus.
That won't do anything. And
Is the Southpaw going to fuck with Jake?
Are these 10-ounce gloves?
I don't know.
They gotta be 10, right? Not 12.
I have no
This is a
idea.
10-round fight.
That was Jake Paul's doing.
This is the
comes-
longest
He went
fight.
straight to the body
This is
already.
the longest fight of Jake Paul's boxing
Yeah.
shit so far, I
Here
think.
comes a 1-2 from Jake Paul.
Well, he better expect all 10 rounds. But Nate does like
But-
to get hit.
Jake
Oh,
does
he just-
not have to worry about the power.
Yeah.
like he
Until
did-
the later rounds.
Right.
Right.
I think Nate's
Remember what happened to Leon? Fifth round.
Nate's going to coast until Jake starts to fade and then start pouring it on.
Yeah.
I think Nate's just going to do this shit.
Is that what's her bitch?
No, it's not Cardi B.
That's Saweetie.
Saweetie.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Some
But
fucking
she was
pop
married.
star.
Wasn't
I
she
don't know.
married to, or wasn't she dating
Oh.
Quavo or something?
See, Jake's gonna pour it on
Oh my
fast because
God.
he thinks he can get him out fast. Get off the fucking.
Yeah, you got to chill with that shit because Nate's not going anywhere.
no, he's
Yeah.
not.
Let him gas out.
Shit, though. He's landing. Oh, dude.
Let him
Yeah.
gas
Jake's
out.
landing some big
Oh,
shots.
dude.
Let him gas out.
Bro. If I'm Jake's corner, I'm saying do not fucking
Yeah, wrap
blow
up.
your wad right now.
Wrap
because
up, Nate.
Nate is going to be there all 10 rounds.
God, I hope
He
so.
just
I'm
did.
all of a sudden getting really nervous.
I'm telling you, man.
This kind of reminds me of
It's going to the
But
bottom.
Connor
Jake can
and
crack.
Floyd.
Like he's strong, young kid.
Yeah, he boxes.
He's like literally what, 26,
Yeah,
27?
26. Nate's fucking 40.
39.
is Nate like?
Do you think Nate really trained for this?
I mean, not as much as Jake, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, that's
Probably not.
100%.
He probably sparred some people.
Masvidal
and-
said that he knows that Jake trains year round, and he said that the only thing that makes him nervous is the fact that Nate hasn't trained enough for this in boxing.
There's no way around it. I mean, Jake puts the work in because He went from like not fighting ever, not training, in 2 or 3 years, is like fighting Tommy Fury.
He looks. I mean, and
Woodley
and in that short
Anderson
amount of time,
Silva.
he looks pretty good
Yeah.
to me.
He beat Anderson Silva. That's stupid.
That's insane to me. And dropped him.
An old Anderson. Silva.
very,
Right,
very old.
right.
Very old.
Nate's already busted up.
Standard.
Is he already bleeding?
His right eye.
Yeah.
No, he's not bleeding. His right eye's a little kind of mousy.
It's all scar tissue.
You could
dude.
breathe
His
on
whole
him, that
face
shit
is a
gets
callus.
mousy.
I think.
What are they 2-minute rounds?
Did I just hear a bell?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I heard a bell.
10-second.
Oh.
Look, he's getting. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, God.
Already doing his
See,
209
Nate,
shit.
I mean,
Nate might just.
not only, I mean, I guess on one side you got Jake, who
he's got his hands up.
Jake, Jake doesn't have MMA gloves on. That would lead to him finishing Nate, but also Nate doesn't have MMA gloves on that would help him with his lack of power that he's always had.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we all know that in an MMA fight, Nate's gonna fucking sub the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he's gonna murder him, but
I'm just saying, like, Nate waiting
that's her
until
right there.
the
She's
till
a
the
ring
last
car
2
girl.
rounds,
Why did they
like
put that
with not
banner there?
with not small gloves on. That's a problem.
No, yeah, it's not gonna help.
Oh,
the
yeah.
power at all.
That's
Nate's
why I
not
wonder
gonna
what
knock
kind
him
of
out.
ounces the gloves are right now.
If Nate
Take
wins,
the
it's gonna be
banner
decision.
away. Damn,
that's a fake ass
it is.
all day, and I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not
Same.
too
That's
crazy
bullshit.
about it.
Absolutely, don't do that.
That's
Tits is where I draw the line.
like,
After tits?
yeah, after.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, of
That's
course,
what
of
I meant,
course,
that's
yeah,
what I meant.
same. Of course.
Of course.
Oh, I thought he was
Oh!
shooting for a
Guillotine.
single there.
Guillotine.
That's the thing, man. Jake would never take this fight if it was MMA ever.
No, he already
He
told
already
Ar-
offered
he
him
already
$1
told
million
Ariel-
in
He said he
PFL.
wouldn't.
He already told Ariel that he would win or lose. He will take an MMA match.
He said he
With
offered.
With
he,
Nate?
he
With
already
Nate in
offered
PFL.
Nate $1 million in PFL.
I thought it was 10 million.
It might be 10,
There's
but
no way
I knew there
it's
was a
10.
1 there.
And there's
It
a
could
zero somewhere.
It could be $1.
You never know.
I'll pay him $10.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
Jake is going to get tired. Nate is going to Floyd Mayweather like he did with Conor, and he's just going to pour it on in the later rounds. That's what we're
Yeah.
going to see. At least I fucking pray to God we
He's
do.
kind of pouring it on. Well, he was
There's
for a
just
second
no way
there.
Nate's gonna get KO'd, right? There's just no way. Fuck, right? Like if you guys had to put $100 on a bet of this fight, it would be that Nate would not get KO'd.
It would.
right?
It would.
That's what I would put my $100
It's still a
on.
possibility, but that would be my bet.
Would you put your $100 on Jake already before?
Well, yeah, but not against Nate Diaz.
Who was it against? I don't know.
Fucking
Tommy?
Tommy Fury? Yes.
I don't know. I think Nate spars with much better guys than Jake Paul.
I don't know about that.
I don't either.
What?
Honestly, I think
No.
Jake Paul's got the money to spar.
He
with
can bring
him.
whoever he wants.
No. I mean, he spars with boxers that are better than Jake Paul.
Oh,
well,
yes, but
But Jake
Jake
probably spars
spars
with
with
boxers that are better than Nate,
far better
too.
than Nate. Yeah,
Because he can afford to bring in whoever he
But-
has. BJ
but-
Flores.
and he has.
But
and he has.
But also,
you
Nate,
guys are
Nate,
acting like
Nate
Jake has more pull than Nate. Like Nate, I mean, he's fucking Nate Diaz.
I think the people that Nate would spar in the gym would actually give him real sparring more so than they would give Jake.
Yeah.
Paul.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true. But also, I think what a big factor here could be is like motivation. That's the. I don't know which way it would go.
Jake's-
but that
Jake's
could
more
be the
motivated.
difference maker.
I think Nate is motivated because he doesn't want to. He's not a guy that's going to want to lose to fucking Jake Paul.
He's the one guy who won't throw a fight.
Like I feel like Woodley was obviously
he
there.
tagged him right there.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
was
laughed
obviously
about it.
there for the cash grab.
I love it when
Like,
Nate
he-
laughs.
Oh, he's here for the money.
No, Nate
Yeah.
totally is,
Yeah.
but he wants to win more than what Woodley did,
yes.
Yes.
And Anderson, honestly.
and probably Anderson.
Not been asked.
Did you hear what he said at the face-off? He's like, however the fight goes.
Is this Nate saying?
Yeah, Nate
He
goes.
goes, no matter what, I'm the real fighter. He's like,
yeah, he said no. However the fight goes, this guy can't really fight.
yeah.
And then he said, if I win, I'm in this guy's dreams forever.
he goes, if we actually fought for real, you guys know who the real fighter is.
Well, see, Nate said he
Look at
he
this
says
shit.
that because of the MMA shit, but
Uh-oh.
it's like fuck, man. Like
Nate's starting to get him. Nate's starting to get him there.
I think Jake's gonna get tired, man.
Yeah.
I think
Jake
Jake's
looks a
gonna get
little
tired for sure.
frustrated.
I
Jake
think
got tired versus Tommy, dude.
And that was an 8-round fight.
You're goddamn right it was.
Let's
and
go.
also, Tommy was playing the long range
BJ
boxing game a
Flores
lot
isn't in his
more.
corner anymore.
Weird.
I mean, would you be?
At least not.
I would if he's paying me a lot of money.
Yeah, no shit.
That's weird.
I would be
BJ's
for
not there.
$100.
I wonder why they got rid of BJ.
I'm on TV, Mom.
That's super weird.
That is weird.
I'm kind of bummed for BJ now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
shout
sure.
out to Willard, dude.
Yeah, no
Willard
shit,
Tigers.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm sure he did all right.
We
there
kicked
for a
the
while.
fuck out of them in every sport ever, always.
I watched him box once in Springfield against Devin Golden.
Who is
Wait,
that
what
tool?
Devin?
That is the nastiest
gonna say
Adam
that.
Apple
No,
I've
no,
ever
it was
seen.
who the fuck's that kid?
Skin's about
No,
to
Devin Golden
tear
fought
with that.
Oh,
Will
that
Glover,
kid looks like
another
he'd
local
fall over.
boxer,
This is probably some TikTok
big time
star.
pro
Oh,
guy.
I guarantee it. That's TikTok twat.
That wasn't awkward at all.
No.
That kid had no idea what he was doing.
Your vape,
Vapor die, bro.
vape life.
He literally just like ran into the clinch. He wants this.
He wants
He's
to
gonna
wear
wear
him.
him. He's gonna hold him.
Yeah, he wants the dog fight. I don't know why I ever doubted Nate. But hey, we never know with these judges, man.
Well,
Jake just not like. You see how he's like hopping on his feet and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
he's getting too excited.
He's still not like.
He's too excited. He's not loosey goosey enough.
I mean, he's obviously great from not fighting to now. Like he's night and day.
yeah, for
But
sure.
he's just not.
For somebody to in 5 year span to be that good,
That's pretty
it's
crazy.
great.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty
great.
crazy.
I'll give him that.
And I mean, there's a difference between like having the money to bring in the guys that make you a decent boxer and then like putting in the work.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
putting in the work.
Oh, 100%.
There's no denying that.
I feel like he's just like bored at this point. Like,
People
I might as
wouldn't.
well be a
people
boxer.
wouldn't keep illegally streaming
Oh!
this
That's a
shit.
big left. That's a big left.
Ah, you guys ruined my joke.
Sorry, the left
fine.
hook landed big.
Ref's
Watch
like,
out for the
yeah,
headbutts.
Watch the headbutts.
Nate's just leaning into him. Let's go, Nate.
He's just too
He
funny
just-
he's too fun to watch, man. Nate is
He
seeing
throws two knees. Right
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, you know, Nate is
seeing
just,
Nate fight live was just it was exciting, man. It's just never not exciting, dude.
and that's another thing. Like the MMA guys, it just burnt into their brain to do certain things in certain positions. Like,
Yeah,
I bet
yeah.
that is super weird.
It's gonna be
like,
so
just-
hard to
Oh,
to
yeah.
just get that out of your head.
Yeah.
Because right there in the clinch, you know, he was like, knee,
he's
knee,
Oh,
fucking
trip
elbow
his
over the
ass,
top.
you know, something.
like,
and his
fuck.
brain's like triangle.
Did that land?
Nate's rolling with him. Like,
Yeah.
well, I guess say roll, but you know.
I mean, the
ducking
Diaz
him.
brothers are boxers at heart.
They are.
They're boxers at heart with jiu-jitsu, with insane jiu-jitsu. That's it.
I can't stand him.
That was a good
That
body
almost
shot.
looked low.
It's pretty low.
I feel like a lot of the boxing strikes do though.
Yeah.
Oh, Nate.
I wonder
Nate
if the
kinda poured
shorts
it
have
on
anything
here.
to do with it.
Nate kind of poured it on
I
here.
think Jake,
Look, he's looking at the fucking.
I think Jake had a way better round in that round than the second.
I think he did too. Nate just looks like he just does not care about anything.
He's like,
hit
ah,
with,
you
though.
think you can do this, motherfucker?
I feel like every time you actually hit Nate, his cardio gets a little better.
he absorbs your power into
Yeah.
cardio.
I don't see Jake being there in the later rounds, man. Like,
Surely that his camp would have known. Like, you got
No.
Jake wanted to raise his hands. He's like, that's
Yeah.
too much energy.
Yeah.
Too much energy.
I think it's 2-1 Jake.
Really? 1 and 3?
Yeah.
really.
I mean, I could see it. But these early rounds don't fucking matter.
Surely
They might.
Diaz's corner will not let him fucking lose on the
That's
scorecards.
not Nick with the shades on, right?
Nah,
Where's
nah.
Nick?
Where is
I haven't
Nick?
even seen Nick.
They showed Nick in the locker room like dapping him up, but
Is he not allowed in his corner in boxing either?
He's probably banned. And
Dana White banned him from corners in all combat sports.
That was a left. That was a big left there.
All right, into the fucking arm.
Please, Nate, do it for the MMA fans, please.
Yeah,
For
we're
the
all
love
counting
of
on you
God.
it,
For fuck's sake.
that whole argument's like over.
How?
Jake already knocked out 2 MMA fighters.
We
One
don't
was
tru-
a
we
former.
don't
That doesn't
trust
mean we
Woodley,
can't-
We don't trust
Yes.
Askren. We don't trust Anderson.
Obviously, we don't claim Ben as a boxer.
And we
Woodley
do not
should have won.
We don't
didn't.
trust Woodley. We do not trust.
You
fucking-
always root for the MMA guy. Always. You have to.
You don't trust Anderson Silva?
No.
No.
Not a
He got popped for
42-year-old.
steroids, bro. He's been popped already.
Yeah,
He
but
got
he's like-
suspended for roids. Are
He's
you
like
shitting
one of
me?
the best MMA fighters ever.
He got popped for cheating, though.
He was literally 45 years old.
And you know that motherfucker would take a drop. I believe it for sure. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I do not trust Anderson.
I don't know. If you can't trust one of the best MMA fighters of all time, I don't know who you can trust.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Not
it's only
42-year-old
because he fucking already got caught for cheating, dude. He got caught for cheating. So I trust Anderson the least amount over Woodley and over Ben Askren.
Come on, Nate. Who are they talking to?
I
Who
would
is
argue that back in those days, there was a lot of guys taking some shit.
And they still are, but we're not talking about the Anderson of old. We're talking about Anderson of like UFC, post UFC 200 days, or right around UFC 200. It was still way late in his career when he got suspended. We're talking like 2015, 2016 when he got popped for cheating.
So you're saying he could have been pissing hot the entire time?
Like
very,
everyone else.
very
Yeah.
fucking possible. But also,
Bisping swears up and down.
what
he
I'm
never
what I'm
pissed.
what I'm saying
He
is,
never pissed hot.
I
Or
believe
would
it.
never piss hot.
I'd say that
believe
too.
this.
I believe it too. But also, Michael Cera said that.
Who?
Michael
Matt.
Cera.
Yeah,
Or Matt. Michael. Matt.
Michael
Cera.
Cera.
Matt
The
Cera.
little
like
scrawny
that
actor.
Sorry.
The cokehead.
Matt Cera said he never. He said that he
Yeah, but
probably
Matt Cera
fought.
was not that jacked when he was
Oh,
fighting.
yes, he was. He had traps up to his fucking earlobes.
For sure, but he's also a small little guy.
Yeah. But so was Sean Shirk, and he was literally named the Muscle Shark.
No, I mean I don't trust Matt.
I don't know.
Cera
I think
either.
I think there was
I don't
roids
either.
going around everywhere.
Oh,
back
for
then.
sure. But no, I don't know with the Diaz brothers. It's kind of you can tell.
I agree. Oh, you motherfuckers are on steroids.
I mean, Colby Covington, he'll never do fucking steroids. That's a guy I can trust.
Come on, Nate. Let's go, Nate.
Oh, he rocked his
There we
head back
go.
there with the
Popping.
left.
We're only in the fourth, boys. We got 6 more.
Oh
of these.
yeah.
6 more of these. You guys think that Jake's gonna be able to keep this shit up in the 8th round? No fucking
No.
way. No fucking way.
You got 2-2 so far, John.
Yeah.
Nate's definitely
That's
done
the
more
scary
this round.
thing, dude.
that.
When it comes to these fucking close rounds, dude, you don't know. No.
Clicks.
Oh no. It'll come back. It'll come back.
It's all right.
We paid
It'll come back.
$1,000 for this fight.
It's back. We're back.
Nice body shot by Nate.
Come on, Nate.
Followed
Big
it up with
breath
the
by
left.
Paul.
Jake's getting tired.
Come on, Nate.
You just can't fucking.
I got a count.
E40.
That is E40. Tell me when I
He's
got-
stoked. He's stoked.
Don't know him? Don't wanna.
You don't know E40?
Nah.
You're a fucking disgrace to society.
All right. It's fine.
That's awful. That
Big
guy's
su-
a Death Row Record shirt on.
E40 made a song recently with Snoop, Ice-T, and
They're interviewing him right now.
Ice Cube.
E40,
Ice
Cube,
Cube.
Snoop, and Too Short.
Too short. yeah.
Nice. Don't know Too Short though.
What?
Also don't care.
You're crazy, dude.
Love
He
Cube.
is-
Love Snoop.
Dylan loves Too Short.
He's top 3 for me.
No, shut your fucking mouth.
Too Short?
You know,
What, he's over LL and
no,
over Cube
LL's 1.
and over Ice-T.
And then it goes Ice-T or Too Short. And then Cube is a solid 4th for me.
You know the song "On My Level" by Wiz?
Yeah. Yes.
Too Short's in that.
Okay.
My bitch got ass like 218s. Her favorite
I might not do it, but I give it to you, woman.
Dude, Too Short's the shit, bro. You know what? He's second place. Ice-T's third. Cube 4th.
You're out of your fucking mind.
No, I'm not. You just need to listen to these guys' songs, dude. Too Short he's like the Suicide Boys of the old school rappers,
Yeah.
dude.
Too
He
Short
He
is
has so
shit.
much material out there. Too Short's the shit.
This isn't Too Short fucking.
Blowjob Betty?
Yeah, when I was fucking 7 years old.
Yes.
When I shouldn't have been
He's
listening to
he's
him.
an Oakland legend.
Yeah.
He's a fucking Bay Area fucking legend.
All right,
And
Nate's
Nate is-
starting to fuck around.
No, he's playing possum right now
Yeah,
for sure.
he is.
This is like the shit.
This is what he did to Leon.
in the UFC, where he'd like turn his back to him and then like run at him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand it.
He did this to Leon in the 3rd and 4th rounds, and the 5th round is when he almost knocked him out.
And then the L time happened.
It's like, hey, come at me.
L time.
Come at me on the ropes, and I'm not going to do anything. This is what I was afraid of.
You think it would have been L if he actually would have went after Leon when he hurt him?
Yes. I think that you
Yeah.
could have put Leon away. Leon.
Oh!
He dropped him.
There's no way in fuck.
He just got dropped. 100%.
With a left hook.
Yep. He just got dropped. It's
I
around
think
to Paul.
Nate got surprised there.
Are we really
Yep.
doing this?
That's around to Paul.
Is this really happening?
I was afraid of this, dude. I was afraid of this.
How much time? Minute and a half?
Plenty of time left.
Oh, yeah. Could this be around?
Oh my god, bro.
There's no way Jake Paul is actually that good, right?
Dude, I've tried it tonight for so long, but he keeps winning.
Except for Tommy Fury.
Except for that.
And the basketball
But
player
he
does
didn't
not
look like
count.
he didn't look like he sucked at boxing. It's Tommy Fury. Like
No. He
no.
looked like he belonged in there. I mean, maybe not as technical as Tommy, but he didn't look like he was just completely outclassed, like totally.
yeah.
This makes me upset.
I want to
when
see the
is he-
replay. I want to see
Me
the
too.
replay though.
I'll never trust boxing though.
Nate,
Like,
we
there's
all
always
know
an asterisk there.
Nate's recovered now.
Oh, 100%.
But, like, was that shot, like, that crazy to where, like, when he fell,
He
he
fell again.
tried to catch himself, but he
Fell
stumbled.
again.
Makes me want to think.
It looked like a shot that he just wasn't.
Yeah, like he
expected.
didn't
right,
see it.
right.
And those are the shots that put you away. But
Yep.
Yeah, but how many?
I don't think
how many
Jake is
does
that
Jake
tired.
look at the promoter cheering Jake Paul on.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he's the promoter, the guy right there in the gray suit and the black
Nate's
shirt.
he's going to fuck around. He's fucking around and he's going to lose.
He always fucks around though, no matter who it is.
And he
Nick
always
Diaz
loses.
laid
Did
down
Jake
against
blow his
Anderson
wad
Silva.
there though? Did he keep it together?
Like John said.
Was that his shot? Was
He
that his
didn't.
one
He
big
didn't
shot?
look super tired that round.
No, I don't think Jake's like out of gas by any means. Show the replay.
Nate acknowledged, like, you caught
Is he
me.
throwing up?
No.
No, he
that
just
was
spit out water.
No, I know the left side was, but he went down between his legs.
He's not throwing up.
No, I just looked weird to me.
Just hitting the blunt. Right on the fucking head.
Top of the head.
That's what did it?
And he,
Oh, he's definitely
He almost
hurt.
went out
He
the
about
fucking
went out
ring.
under the fucking ropes.
Temple.
Oh my god, dude!
I don't.
Cancel this.
This is crazy.
He tried to catch himself and was, oh, shit.
Shut it off, John. Fuck.
It has to be 3-2.
Jake.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Jake's winning 3-2.
1, 3,
Because
5.
especially
Jake.
in boxing, a knockdown is like an automatic win.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, Nate. Nate, you're 40, dude. Fuck. Stop. No.
But what we do know is
Oh my
Jake
god.
has only fought retired MMA guys,
Yeah.
and the only time he lost was to an actual boxer his age.
That's a good point, but
It's
still,
a good point, but
it's
also
not-
everyone talks about how good Nate Diaz is. He's just not.
I've never thought that.
I never thought he was some, like, world-class boxer.
I mean, he has
No, I
boxed
mean,
up MMA guys in the UFC, yes.
When they get tired.
When they get tired.
That was a good body shot, though. He just landed on Jake.
Yeah, but we're over halfway through the fight.
But we know this ain't real fighting, right?
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
It's
I'm just going off of what Nate
Hey,
said.
man, I've...
no, I agree
don't-
with
I
him.
don't-
This is boxing. This isn't a fight.
No.
It's a fight, but it's not fighting.
Yeah, it's not like
It's
But it's also boxing.
But
Nate could
but he
kill
does
Jake
nothing
if he
different.
wanted
He
to.
does nothing different in MMA than this. This
Well,
is what he does in
in
MMA.
his early days, he hit subs.
Long time ago.
Well, he choked out Tony Ferguson.
That's a good
Connor.
point. That's fair, but I mean, he doesn't throw
uppercut there.
kicks. Like, has he ever thrown a kick? I don't even know.
He just eats them.
He doesn't check kicks either.
He's showing some urgency though. No, not anymore.
You
he,
say
was,
that?
he was. Not anymore. He was.
He walks away from Jake Paul.
My God, Nate.
He's slipping a few of them though.
I think this might have to do with, Jake is 26, Nate is 40.
I'm going to piss about it. God damn it, Nate. I've already accepted defeat. I already have.
I mean,
If it goes decision, then yeah.
Jake's 100.
First of all, Diaz, they always lose decisions, no matter what it is. They are the kings at losing decisions.
So yeah, if they don't get a finish, then
Yeah, judges do not give it to him ever. And then Nate Diaz is not going to accept this loss. He's going to go, yeah, but nobody died, so I didn't lose.
yeah.
not a surprise, motherfuckers.
If he loses, your coming back to the UFC call is much more likely.
100%.
Well, he's already talked about. He said that
Guys, I don't care
he
what
kind of
happens.
regretted, or he was not maybe regretted wasn't the best word, but he had second thoughts about the UFC and coming back, and he was thankful for the UFC and all that what they've done for him.
I've said this for 6 years straight. I don't care what happens with Nate or with Conor. That trilogy is going to happen. It will happen. I don't know what age they're going to be. I don't know what year it's going to be in. I don't even know if it's going to be in the UFC. But they are going to fight for a third
just don't know
time.
why
They're going to settle it.
I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. Because that's a huge
Because
money
Conor
maker.
thinks he's above. Because Conor thinks he's way above Nate, and he's
Yeah.
going to go for the bigger paydays.
Well, if he thought he was way above, he wouldn't have mentioned the.
I think it's the
Trilogy
I
fight.
think it's the competitive. Well, he's been mentioning. He's never stopped mentioning that though. He's never anytime he's ever been in the highlights, he's always brought up that him and Nate will do it again. It's gonna happen, dude. I'm telling you. I will never not say that.
I just don't know if Nate loses this. I don't know.
Nate
I
landed
think-
some shots, but
don't
it's
know.
close.
Probably Jake.
I don't know.
If Nate loses this, I don't know if he even wants to do this shit
No,
anymore.
the boxing hype's gone after this.
Yeah,
No,
but
not-
he
not-
will. He'll
not
take
this
that
shit,
Conor
but
fight
fighting.
for money. He will take
Oh.
that Conor fight for the money.
Because we're talking about him coming back to the
Conor
UFC
would be
to
the
fight
only
Conor.
one to get him up off the.
That's what I'm saying.
Couch.
It's gonna happen.
It's not though.
It will.
Conor's got to fight somebody.
I mean,
I'll
think
bet you $50 that Conor and Nate will fight again. How about that? You wanna
is
take
this
that
going to be
bet?
like a Tito Chuck 4
Right.
thing?
If it's one of those, then I'm out.
That's what I'm saying.
Then
No matter what, they will fight again. I don't know when. I don't know where.
Yeah.
I don't know what promotion. They will fight again. I will take
Gross.
that bet with you.
Gross.
I'll take it. Anybody wants any?
$500.
Nate keeps walking forward, but he just.
I do
keeps-
100.
Doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what I was afraid of here.
I was going to say, Nate's going to have to start pouring it on now.
He's not though. Is the fucking problem, and Jake looks fresh.
I'm still trying to decide if Nate's not throwing on purpose.
I don't know
Or-
what his tactic is here, but it's not working.
He'll still surprise you, man.
But I'm saying contractually
Also,
at purpose.
we're almost in the 8th round, and he's not gushing blood, which is crazy.
That's what I was wondering with the boxing gloves. He might not bleed.
But his kind of scar tissue,
He hasn't yet.
That's what I'm saying. This is nuts that he's not bleeding yet.
and I hope to God there isn't, like what you're saying, John, the contract
I
shit.
know, because
I hope there's none of that fuckery, but
Nate's just
You never
barely
know.
touching, and which I guess that's kind of his
the
style.
whole
I
but
I can't
Tyron
see.
Woodley taking a fall,
He did not take a fall, dude. He got fucking knocked out.
He did
dropped his
get
hand.
knocked out.
He
We
did
both-
drop his hand,
he
too, in a
didn't-
weird way.
He got knocked
No,
out, but
no.
there was always the rumors. I'm not
but
saying
did he
it's
get paid
true,
to get knocked?
but
No.
you literally watch him drop his hand.
no.
Yeah. And it was almost like a signal.
I think
like Jake did
it was
this.
all a coincidence type shit. I think
Maybe.
he legit got knocked out.
Could be right.
I really do.
Could be right, but I'll never be sure in my heart about it ever.
Come on, Nate!
Got to pour it on,
You
kid.
fuck!
He's pushing more.
Got 3 rounds after this. Let's fucking go. He ain't shit. Let's go. Yes. Dirty box. The fuck is that? Split him up.
Why doesn't he hang
Whizzer.
on him? Why doesn't
Get him out of there.
why doesn't he hang on him like Connor did with Floyd? Connor hung.
He's not that
all
much
over
bigger
Floyd.
than Jake, though. Connor was a little bit bigger than Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
But Connor still played the smart game and hung on Floyd, try to get him tired.
Well, you ain't gonna get Floyd tired. Floyd don't get tired.
No, but he tried though. Nate's
Yeah,
not trying.
well, that was his fucking problem. He tried to get into one of the greatest boxers of all time.
He's
tired.
still talking
A guy
shit.
who's literally
not-
known
you're not
for
winning, Nate.
cardio.
See, this guy is not. I know it's all an act and everything, but he's not.
He's not
smart.
winning.
I don't even know if it's an act. It might truly just be.
Oh, it
him.
is 100%.
I'm talking about like his life in general is just like it's the stick. It's the
Yeah,
stick.
He's
It's
here.
shtick.
Yeah, he's here for
Shtick.
the cat.
No, he's just a dum dum.
Yeah.
It's not a shtick. It's just a dum dum.
The thing is, I don't know if he's just dumb. I think he's actually
just dumb as
smarter
shit.
than we think.
I don't think so.
I think he is.
There's
I
no
think
way.
he's smarter than we
If
think.
he was smarter than we think, he'd be trying to fucking win this fight. He's not.
I don't think
He's
so.
raising his hand after losing rounds.
No, I think that's part of his shtick.
There's no shtick. He's losing.
No, I think that's part of
Chad.
It's
Turn
literally
his mic
it's
down.
literally
Hey,
going to
I
take.
know he's losing. I'm not
it's literally
going
going to take.
You don't raise your hands after fucking losing
Logan's
6
got
rounds.
a black eye.
God damn
It's
it.
literally going to take Nick Diaz saying, "Hey Nate, jump
Fuck.
off that cliff," and then Nate doing it for them to not think
Exactly.
that it's a shtick.
I don't think he's that stupid. think he knows what he's doing when it comes to selling himself, and that's his way of doing things.
I agree, Chad.
I mean, he's clearly going to make money either way, obviously, but
I think both the Diaz brothers are smarter than what they
No.
lead on.
it just is
They've got speech impediments. They've got educational issues. They've
I
got
give-
bad hood
Dum-dum.
issues.
Nick is smarter
I'm not.
than
I'm
Nate.
not. Listen, I am not saying that they're super smart guys or super geniuses or anything, but I think they play a little dumber than what they are.
Hey, 5 years ago, if I told you that Nate Diaz was going to be boxing Jake Paul, would you believe me?
Nope.
You don't believe that with any of the guys he's fought.
No shit.
This shit's almost
5 years ago,
it's
we didn't know who
fucking-
Jake Paul was.
It is embarrassing.
5 years ago, you
It's
didn't know Ben
embarrassing.
Askren was.
This shit is embarrassing at this point. I fucking hate it. Why do we subject ourselves to fucking watch this shit?
Well, we did pay a lot of money to watch this.
We did, all the money.
$60.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
Jake Paul's
Yeah.
landed over 40 punches more than Diaz. And thrown more.
60 Monopoly monies we paid for this.
I mean,
Come on, Nate!
I guess Nate's not out of it,
Go!
but I don't
Fucking
think,
go!
I don't think Jake's
he's got to
not
get a finish
tired.
at this point.
Yeah,
No,
Jake's not
it's
tired.
Or win
though.
8, 9, and 10 definitively.
It's going to be a decision loss.
And Jake's going to fucking win.
Jake's
I think
gonna win
this
by
was a
decision.
game plan. Like every fucking Nate Diaz fight was poured on late.
Dude,
but
he
he
get
wasn't
punched.
expecting the left hand that he didn't see coming.
I cannot unremember Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier don't deserve to fight for the BMF
That's
belt.
bullshit. He
I'll never forget that,
He
Nate.
lost.
If you ever hear this,
both of
I'll-
those guys fucking mop his ass up.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. Gaethje and Dustin definitely
No, it's
fucked
not
him
even
up.
close. And if anybody thinks different,
Yeah, but he's just so delusional that he believes that shit.
That's kind of why. That's where my.
That's where the
thinking-
dumb
oh,
thing
any
comes in.
fighter is going to think they're better than other people.
You got to be realistic at some point. That's why you don't see.
Do you think Dustin would ever say, "I don't think I can beat that guy"?
Nate Diaz?
That wasn't
Absolutely
even-
not.
No,
No,
on
anybody,
anybody.
But that wasn't even what we're talking
No,
about.
not at all.
No,
Dustin
that's
would-
what he's saying.
Dustin
is,
would
No, it's
say.
not.
Dustin would say, "I think so and so deserves a fight for the BMF belt." He would say that.
Nate didn't say I could beat those guys. He said they don't deserve
Oh,
it.
what if that's what he's insinuating?
It could be. If that's the case,
Well,
that's
he's
even
wrong.
dumber.
But also, on the other hand, to play devil's advocate, Nate has also said Connor has done really well, and like he's also given people props too that he shouldn't have and didn't have any reason to either. So like there is
He gave Connor
There-
props for what? Being rich as fuck and not fighting?
no. He said that Connor did really well and against like I can't remember what a fucking fight it was. Oh, at the
Dustin.
press conference. Yeah, Dustin and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but another problem is he goes back and forth on shit too. That's another
does,
thing. I mean,
yeah.
it's like
He loves Leon all of a sudden and shit.
Jake's breathing heavy right now.
Well, he's got 2 rounds to figure it out. And me personally, I think he has to fucking put him away. Mm-hmm. Which I don't think he can do.
He definitely has to put him away to win. which I don't
No,
think
the
is
only
gonna
way
happen.
that he's gonna put him away is Jake's so damn tired and he gets caught with
Dude,
something. But he hasn't thrown anything all fight to make you think that's gonna happen.
We have 4 minutes of fight left. That's it.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get it done. Jake's gonna win decision, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And this one is not like Jake shouldn't win the decision. type thing.
No.
And Jake, this was originally an 8-round fight. I want to say.
It was, but Jake made it 10. Jake also said that this boxing match wouldn't be any different in the cage in UFC because he said that his wrestling would deter him from getting on the ground by Nate Diaz and to where he couldn't get subbed, and that he would just box him and beat him in boxing in the UFC.
Those 4-ounce gloves are the difference maker.
Yeah. I
This
don't
is
agree
how
either.
Nate fights in every fight of his life.
It is. Dude, you got dropped once. You can't do that, Nate.
Like, obviously, I would definitely pick Nate to win in the UFC, but, like, Nate doesn't fight any different than this. Obviously, he's fighting guys that clearly are better grapplers than Jake Paul.
That's what blows my mind is he has beaten guys that I would think would mop the floor with Jake.
I know.
Tony Ferguson,
Or with Nate.
Cowboy.
Jim Miller.
Name a fighter
He
that
lost to Jim Miller, I think, didn't he?
name a fighter that Nate has beat. I would expect them to beat Jake in a boxing match. But here we are, and Nate is fucking getting his ass beat.
I think this is real,
Boxing,
too.
man.
This is
No,
real.
dude, there's no bullshit. The whole fucking conspiracy shit about everyone getting paid off to lose is bullshit. Jake is beating these guys.
I thought Askren and Woodley got paid off.
No,
I
Jake
do.
is
But at this
too.
point,
I did it
at this
first.
point,
Jake is beating these guys 100%. I'll give him that. There's no bullshit.
I think
I thought the
I think
first two
Askren
were
definitely got.
definitely
I think Askren definitely got paid off.
Askren got fucking starched.
Askren does suck at striking, though.
He's
Yeah.
the worst. When have you ever seen him throw a punch? Him and Damian Maya was the worst fucking.
And they
striking-
decided to strike.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was awful.
It's just so crazy because Askren was like 20-0 when he went to the UFC.
Yeah, but he had the hip thing and
Yeah, he had hip surgery.
he got to the UFC too late.
He
And
did.
then Masvidal made him a meme for the rest of his
I mean,
life.
People forget that Askren was unstoppable for a long
Wrestling
time.
is obviously an athletic base. Like, you have to be a fucking athlete to wrestle.
Oh, 100%.
And by the time he got to the UFC, he was like not an
Old as
athlete
shit,
anymore.
shouldn't have been there.
But then he beat Robbie Lawler.
He was like 34
I
years
loved
old.
him though because he fucking stirred shit up immediately.
Yeah,
as soon
Oh
as he
yeah,
got there.
no, he's intelligent as fuck. He's great on the mic. Like,
Oh, Nate.
God, dude, I can't watch this.
Ben went over to Liverpool and was talking shit on Darren Till, like all of fight week, and then Darren Till got knocked the fuck out by Jorge. And then he's like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna fight Jorge now."
Oh,
Well, you
Nate,
see, Ben wanted to rematch Jorge in MMA, and Jorge
saw
said he'd do
something
it in
about that.
boxing.
Yeah, because Ben like looks like he's in good shape now.
Yeah, he looks jacked.
Yeah.
He was posting a picture of him like going like this, and he had abs and shit. But
Yeah.
he looked soft.
He's probably on some shit
Yeah.
since he's out of the fucking game.
Nate's just fucking around.
Yeah. No, he's there for a bag, dude. He's not there to
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
He's fighting, obviously, but he's
There for
not
a
there.
bag.
He's not there.
but he
you
won't
know-
let his legacy go down.
He's got a round to do it, bro. He's gonna have an L against Jake fucking Paul on his record for the rest of eternity.
True.
I feel like his legacy is already. It is what it is.
It is. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere.
And it's not.
I'm
At
checking
least
out.
for me, it's not.
Well, it's the thing. Anderson
great.
Silva's record's not going to go anywhere because he lost to Jake Paul.
Yeah, but he also cheated with steroids.
And he was probably on steroids his whole reign.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
but he also was like way more of a dominant figure than Nate Diaz ever has been in his entire
You're
life.
telling me that Anderson Silva, it just everything he ever did is wiped?
That's a
No,
lot.
it's
No.
not. It's not.
No,
but
but he did
was
get popped.
was he taking shit during that? More than likely, yes. But also, a lot of the guys he fought probably also were too.
Yes.
That's a gray area for me.
And you're probably right. Obviously, we don't know because he was in the switch from USADA coming in, all that bullshit.
But as soon as they came in, he got
There-
popped.
There's no way. There's no way you watch Anderson Silva in his best performances and say like,
no,
there's
fantastic.
no, there's not like,
One of the best. Oh my god, this is a fucking.
I mean, this is what we all thought it was going to be. We all thought that Jake was going to win by decision.
I went coming out here thinking Diaz was going to knock Jake Paul out.
No, I never once thought that Nate was going to knock him out. I thought there might be a chance he might be beaten by decision. I never thought he was going to knock him out.
Is Nate even trying to
His
knock
fucking
him out?
right eye is almost shut.
Or 3-minute rounds, too.
Yeah, you guys have been saying 2 minutes this whole time.
I thought it was.
I thought it was 2 as well.
Nate doesn't even look interested anymore.
I don't think he's been interested since after the second Connor fight.
He's like, I'm there. I made
After
a
the
bunch of
second Conor
money.
fight, he doesn't give a fuck.
Well, that's
He's holding on to the
that's
ropes.
stupid.
Well, I agree.
I've lost a lot of respect for Nate from this fight. You're losing. Yeah, you're losing. Talk all your shit. You're losing to a guy who took up fighting 4 years ago. You're losing,
Ooh,
Nate.
That was kind of slick.
You already knew you were going to get upset
I-
watching this fight, so why even get upset?
I thought Jake was going to pour it on early, like he did, and I thought Nate was going to take over like 6, maybe 7 through 10, and maybe
didn't.
get a finish or grind out a decision. And it's the exact fucking opposite. Like
I would have bet the house
That's
this
the
was
thing.
going
I
to
thought
decision.
maybe he was going to do that
Yeah,
too until he got dropped.
Are we all stupid, or like is this whole thing? Is this what this is supposed to look like?
what do you mean?
This is what I always knew it was going to look like.
What do you mean?
Like I'm saying, like is this what Nate Diaz came in here wanting the fight to look like
Probably.
financially?
Yeah.
And like
Financially, yes.
based off of
He's got to take a decision so it doesn't hurt his legacy in his brain.
I don't know. I'm getting my conspiracy theory going here because I feel
Good.
like Nate could be hitting him a lot harder than he is.
He definitely
And
could.
Yeah, he
throwing
looks
more.
like he's just doing this.
Dude,
Yeah.
we personally saw him
Nate
hit harder.
is not the guy to do some bullshit. There's no way.
I
I
agree.
know everyone
I
has a
agree.
price, but Nate's not that guy. There's no way.
Look, he tried to wrap him up in a guillotine.
Bro, he's
Is he just the perfect guy to not
to just
e-
fool everyone.
to-
But hold on,
nobody's
but
gonna
hold on.
nobody's gonna doubt it.
Nobody's going to question it.
Here's the question, though. Does Nate know that he's already got Jake Paul in the palm of his hands to where it's like, hey, I'll take this to
See, now they're buddies.
I'll take this to a decision, and then I'll go work him in an MMA fight? Because Jake Paul already told Ariel Helwani, he said,
Yeah,
win or lose,
but
I
he's-
promise you, I will fight him
He's already
in
signed to
MMA.
PFL and shit.
Exactly, but and what better perfect fucking opponent than Nate Diaz, who we already
PFL
beat
would
in?
love to make that
This
happen.
kid he literally just beat Nate fucking Diaz in a boxing match.
Yeah, but Nate Diaz is not a boxer.
He's the best. He's the best boxer out of MMA fighters he's fought.
Everyone's been saying Nate would do so good in boxing. Like,
Exactly.
I've heard that
yeah,
so many
yes.
times.
Yeah.
He'd be such a good boxer. He's got beat by fucking YouTubers. Been training for 4 years. Maybe.
I know, but what I'm saying is, look, I don't know anything about anything, but what I'm saying is this a great setup for them to ensure the MMA fight in PFL
I just
with a double the cash money
What's the promotion
in
here?
Nate's pocket?
Who's promoting this?
it's on DAZN. I don't know.
Probably Triller. It's
But
probably
what-
fucking
okay,
Triller.
so my question is like,
'Cause they've
would,
always got that robot, and that robot was there at the fucking
would
weigh-ins.
Triller like do PFL that favor? Would they be like, hey, yeah, we'll set your MMA fight up by doing?
I don't
That's
think
the
they
thing.
give a
Jake
fuck. They already
says
got their.
does his own boss. He does whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Triller's got anything to do with MMA.
Bro.
They got no.
No.
No, but you're saying that they're doing this to set up the MMA fight, but that's two different promotions.
Although
Like,
we're not
would they-
seeing Triller
Yeah, but
anywhere.
they know that they're not going to get a rematch. They know that they're going to get their bag up front, and then that's going to be that. And they don't give a fuck what happens between them after that. Because listen, Jake Paul already said, he said to Ariel in the interview, Ariel asked him, he's like, if you beat Nate Diaz, are you ever going to, he said, no, I'm done fighting MMA fighters after this. He goes, I'm more than willing to go into MMA. He said, I want to do MMA. He says, but I will never box another MMA guy again, is what he told Ariel in Dallas at the sports bar.
He fucking beat Nate Diaz's ass is all I know.
Yeah,
This shit is fucking embarrassing.
I mean, there's not. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility that them, Triller, and PFL have some little.
I don't trust any of them.
Hey,
It's all
let's-
money. The
let's
businessman.
work together on this thing or something.
Well, either way, whether
The guys
Nate
who are
won or
running
Jake
these,
won,
the
you could
guys who
still-
are running
you could-
these companies are not fighters, dude.
You could still work
They're
that deal
business
out.
guys.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
They're business guys.
But
They're not fighters.
I just don't. I don't think that Triller's like doing PFL a solid. Just hey, yeah, we'll just.
I don't
say
know.
you-
I don't
I'm
think
not
this
e-
was
I-
Triller because I haven't seen a single Triller thing.
Is it all?
It's just all the zone.
It's
Yeah.
a DAZN
That's like
thing.
a streaming. I don't. There's got to be like
But
a
doesn't-
promoter, right?
Doesn't Triller own the zone? Or
They do.
I don't know
Yeah,
if MVP
exactly.
is what Nate was saying. Fuck MVP was the name of the promoter, or is that the name of the promotion?
That's another problem, I think.
But
That's-
Nate,
We had some volume
or
real quick.
Nate lost the fight.
Yeah, he lost.
I want to hear the.
Can't believe he didn't bleed, man. That's crazy.
It's because of gloves, dude. Probably
I
won
know, but
12-ounce
still.
glove, 14
But with his face, though,
98 to 91.
Oh my god. $98 to 91 on all three.
You see Logan? He had like a black eye
Yeah.
and shit.
no, I told you that earlier. Got from wrestling.
I think-
98-91. Oh my god. What?
I don't even know why you're investing so much emotion into this, dude.
It's just
I really don't.
it just sucks, dude.
I mean, it's what everybody knew was going to happen.
Not me.
I mean, that's. If
I
I
thought
would have
Nate-
had to
I thought-
bet my house on it, this
Dude,
is what
when
I would have
saw
thought.
it was 10 rounds, I thought Nate was going to take over. Like I said, rounds like 6, 7 on.
Not me, man. That's not what I thought.
Oh my god. Nate, as far as I'm concerned, Nate can't talk shit about no one, any fighter, anywhere.
He's going to?
He will, but he does not. He can't anymore. He
Listen,
fucking can't.
he's going to be humble here in the interview, and then a week from now, he's going to talk to Ariel Hawani, and he's going to talk shit, and they're
This
going to
is-
build up the MMA fight.
And that's why I don't understand like why.
This is where the dum-dum
where
comes
the
in.
respect is why.
I hate his nipples.
Where's this fight at?
Yeah,
Dallas.
People are booing him.
It's because they know.
He's playing his part well.
The Diaz Army, they fucking travel.
Fuck. Oh, now it's only 3? Come on.
I could have been wrong.
Either way,
See?
I mean,
He
Telling you
wants to
guys.
run it back in MMA.
It's going to happen in PFL. And Dana White might get his grubby hands on that somehow.
How much?
did I hear $3 million? I don't know. Could be wrong.
Oh, they're going to do it in California?
Co-promote Real Fight Inc.
Oh. Told you about the guillotine. He's humble now. Hey, a week from now, he's going to go on Ariel's show and he's going to talk mad shit and say he didn't lose. Oh, the crowd eats it up. Nobody cares, dude. Everybody's buying into it, dude.
Camera guy can't figure it out.
Logan's going to come and try and steal, and he's going to try to get some of Nate now. Logan's going to try to get on the mic. Logan's on steroids. Look at his arm.
Oh, he's a fucking pro wrestler, dude. Yeah, he's on all this shit.
I didn't hate what Nate just said there.
I'd like to see that. New team. And millions of dollars.
What about your
yeah.
sexual allegations, though, against the other YouTube girl?
He has those?
Oh, yeah. Watch the documentary.
Since Vine. That's where I found Logan, bro. Combat Sports.
I mean, Logan's like he's like
a big deal.
the real deal
Yeah.
in WWE.
No, WWE. Is that combat sports?
No, it's definitely
Well,
not.
no,
It's combat entertainment.
But I've listened to his podcast, and he's like,
impulsive.
super invested. Like he's like, I'm the new guy, and I'm trying to fucking learn and just whatever
for
you
last
guys.
No, you
Logan.
can see that shit like when he wrestles and shit. Like
Yeah.
he's an athlete.
No, they're both super
Yeah.
athletic. There's no fucking doubt about it.
You got the Diaz camp over there, the Paul camp over here. It's an amazing, amazing environment. Todd, we are done. Jake, congratulations on the win.
I love Ariel most of the time. Okay,
We
I
all know
liked
what's
what
gonna
Nate
happen.
just said there a lot,
Yeah, because he's getting money.
but if like you said, if next week he goes back and just starts talking shit again,
He will.
I'm done with him.
No, you've been done. You've been done with him for years.
I know,
What
but
are you
it's
talking about?
it just the nail in the coffin.
No, that nail's been shut a long time ago.
Well,
For you.
it'll prove my point.
Like John said, if it was just boxing, he'd do so fucking good. Well, here we are.
Who said that?
Everybody.
I've heard people say if Nate was just boxing,
I
he'd
didn't
be
think
fucking
Nate
good.
was just gonna come out and win this fight. No way.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
I knew it was going to go to decision. I had high hopes for MMA, as an MMA truist, but
Of course.
no, I would have never bet $1 on this fight. Are you fucking kidding me?
That sucks.
Where's
wi-
that Taylor chick?
I wish,
Yeah.
but I wish that they would do this. I wish that Jake Paul and Nate Diaz would do their rematch in MMA on the same card as Elon Musk and Mike Zuckerberg. Because UFC, they're not going to fake shit on, because PFL's legit, obviously, but I don't trust
Jake
trust that
sounded-
organization as much as UFC.
Jake sounded more open to an MMA fight than Nate did.
Dude, yeah, have you guys
Well,
not been
Nate
watching
said
all
he-
the?
He
Nate said he
did,
was
yeah,
good.
real fight.
I've been
whatever,
calling
whatever.
this since the beginning, dude. This is exactly what's going to
But
happen.
also, Nate, it takes fucking 6
That's-
months of negotiating.
No, that's the thing. It's
and,
going to be 2 years before
yeah.
that ever happens. I bet the Tommy Fury rematch happens before
Oh,
anything
the headbutt.
else. I don't think we see these two.
I
ever
bet
fight
Jake
again.
fights somebody else in MMA before that happens.
Or that.
Both. Tommy Fury and that.
Now MMA. Do you think how do you think that goes?
I think Jake Paul's bullshit high school wrestling doesn't do anything, and Nate gets him to the ground and chokes him out.
Probably.
I know wrestling's cool and all, but if you're
He's strong and he's young.
not doing it daily,
Yeah.
which he's not,
No.
Maybe.
Well,
he signed with PFL how long
he's
ago?
boxing now though.
I
He's
know,
boxing, but he still does. He posts videos of
If
him
the
training.
fight ends up on the ground and he has probably never trained a day of jiu-jitsu in his life, which he might have.
After
Well,
this,
he was
are
training
you
with Adesanya
Here-
and
listen,
Bolt
after
and
this?
all
Are
that.
you
Listen.
confident that Nate's gonna fucking take it there? After this and after
Oh yeah,
Nate's,
after he loses a boxing match, yeah, 100%.
you think Nate's gonna shoot a takedown?
He's not going to shoot a takedown,
Listen.
but he will find a way to get it.
Nate will get.
When has
Nate
he
will
ever
win.
done that?
Nate
Look, all
will
I'm saying-
win the MMA match, and Jake will not lose any stock in that because it's his
No,
first. It's his
absolutely not.
first ever MMA match
he beat him in
against a
boxing, too.
legend, and you know what? I guarantee you. I almost bet you guys $20 right now if you all want it that fucking Nate will win by guillotine. Because he already set it up, and
I was going to say
he's
even-
been pretending like he's
even,
going
even
to.
standing.
Yeah,
You can
he's
sub
going
from there.
because he already pretended like he's been beating his bigger brother in the streets of New Orleans on Bourbon Street by a guillotine. This has all been like in the making, dude. It's all been in the making. He's not going to hurt Jake. He's not going to fuck him up and make him bloody and make him look like an absolute tool. He's going to choke him
Nate will find a way to submit him in an MMA
100%. And then
Even if you were to get dropped, he falls to the ground, Jake follows him. Off his back,
anything.
Yeah, he's gonna do whatever, and he's going to choke him either by a triangle or by a guillotine. But I
And-
guarantee you, it's going to be a guillotine.
So Nate, you said he's not going to shoot a takedown.
No.
But he
When
also,
does he ever?
But he's also not going to drop him either.
Here's the thing, though. You push a guy up against
4
a
ounce
fence.
gloves.
No.
He
Listen,
dropped.
listen,
he almost dropped
listen.
Leon.
Listen, you like.
He didn't. He just.
Listen. You like grab for a guillotine. It's real tight. You see guys go to the ground to try to defend it.
Yeah.
It might be one of those scenarios.
Yeah.
I mean, I get
Nate,
it.
if you put him up against a fence, he's never experienced that before, ever.
Yeah. I'm telling you right
4
now.
ounce gloves.
he's-
There's kicks involved.
Listen,
I know Nate
it
doesn't do
saves
that.
both of their legacies,
There's-
and then it also opens up an opportunity for
It's-
both of them to make money again for the third
It's
time in the
the
future.
unknown for Jake for me, where Nate will be literally on his couch in his fucking living room. He's
Yeah.
been there forever.
Yeah, he's there
I
strolling
think
through the park.
Exactly. He will look, super timid. Like he's just gonna look awkward. This fight's probably never, ever, ever gonna happen.
Right.
But I think
Obviously,
Not this year.
Obviously,
Nate will get it done.
Nate should win an MMA fight, but also, what I keep thinking of is like Nate should have just won that fight
he should have.
before it started. We all thought he should have won that fight.
Yep.
And he
You're
didn't.
right.
Oh,
I was afraid
of
of-
thought a better performance for sure.
I was afraid of him
Yeah.
fucking around.
Yep.
I was afraid of Jake's power. I thought he might have gotten him out of there like fairly early, like 2-3 rounds.
No.
He dropped him.
Yeah, I know.
He dropped
what, the fifth?
fifth or sixth, something like that.
I don't even think it was that. No, I think it was
Fourth.
the third.
Name
third,
three MMA fighters that have dropped that guy right there. Name 3. Go ahead.
Connor,
Josh Thompson.
Josh Thompson.
He's the only one to finish him.
Hold.
Did not Leon dropped him?
To drop him. Drop.
I thought Leon dropped him in their fight.
I don't remember that.
We were there, but
No.
I don't think so.
Leon, he did like a sweep a bunch of times.
Leon tripped the fuck out of him
Maybe
like
that
2 or
was
3
from
times. No, he didn't drop him.
Connor and Josh
Hold on,
Thompson.
hold on.
There's-
Hey,
there's-
did Roy ever drop her, or did you suplex him the entire time?
Oh, he just threw him around his head.
He just
dragged all the shit
honestly,
out of him?
There's got to be at least 3.
All I'm getting at
I
is
guarantee
there's
there's
not
3.
very many guys to do what Jake Paul did tonight. At all.
Wait.
And the amount of fights that Nate has had.
Hold.
I'm almost more confident that Jake could drop him in an MMA fight than Nate will wrestle Jake in an MMA fight.
He's not going
Nate's not
to
going to wrestle
wrestle
him.
him.
Nate's not going to wrestle him.
How do you,
There's other ways to get to the ground than wrestling.
how? What is Jake going to wrestle him?
Bully him to the cage or that.
Jake's not going to wrestle him.
Huh?
Jake's not going to wrestle Nate.
Why not?
Why would Jake try to take him down
Nate
after
throws
just
some-
beating him in a boxing
Nate
match?
throws some heat and he fucking shoots.
Nate
and
doesn't
then-
throw heat. We just saw 10 rounds of no heat.
He's never been in a cage before.
I don't.
Hey, did Rafael dos Anjos drop him?
I don't know. I don't want to say yes
Probably.
or no. I don't know.
Did Benson Henderson drop him?
Doubtful.
Are you sure?
He punched him in the leg, I'm sure.
He had a toothpick in his mouth. I know.
Ray
that.
Maynard potentially could have, for sure.
I have no confidence in Nate Diaz.
Jorge dropped him.
Wait, yeah.
Did he?
Jorge
Oh,
dropped.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nate Diaz
there's
a lot.
3. Boom.
Okay, so Jorge Masvidal, Josh Thompson, his only loss by finish,
Connor.
and Connor. One of the hardest hitting
That we can
motherfuckers.
think of. Remember. you
Right.
know, yeah.
Could have been more.
So does Jorge fight Jake Paul in a boxing match now?
No.
No.
Why not?
Look at the traps on that guy. You
Hey,
tell me he's on some shit.
Johnny, I could see it.
They all are.
But
Nate was
but,
not.
but Jorge and Jake are friends.
That's just fun.
Oh,
There's
I
Nick!
want to see what Nick's saying.
Yeah, turn it up. I knew that was Nick with the glasses. You guys said
No,
it
no,
wasn't.
no, no. Different guy.
Different Nick Diaz.
You know what I mean? I love to entertain the idea of moving on in on whoever they got for me. So, they want to do round 2. If he ain't going to do it, I'll take it.
Oh,
What?
God.
So,
The fuck are you saying?
don't forget
Dan Hardy's like, I don't know what you're saying.
don't forget about the one and only. All right? 'Cause, how could we? The one who started this song, the leader of the Nick Diaz Army. Thank you. And Nick, I saw you.
What the fuck is he doing?
To get a good look at what's going on.
It's getting sad.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening.
So are you interested in having a boxing match against one of the Paul brothers?
Oh my god.
What if Nick fights Logan in a boxing match?
Logan's a wrestler, bro.
Logan will do it. Logan would do it.
Logan's way more athletic than Jake.
Yeah, but Jake's a better boxer.
Oh yeah, he's been training it. Logan hasn't.
Yeah,
It's kind
but
of like
Logan
Nate.
has
Nate's
never
been
won.
training. Nick hasn't.
Logan has never won a boxing match.
Yeah, him and KSI
No,
1-1 each.
no, it was a draw and then it was a loss.
Oh, draw and a loss.
It's all or nothing, never 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But, me coming here today,
Dude, Nick's 45.
I just feel that,
He's not fighting.
I need to open a little
He's not out of the UFC. He's not retired.
This is awful.
He said,
I gotta pee. I
115
don't care
times.
anymore. I don't care about anything.
Yeah,
motivated as ever, and I'm hard
Dan Hardy beats the shit out of him right now.
Dan Hardy does kill both the Diaz brothers.
right now in this day and age. And, I'm still in my team.
I almost feel bad for Nick right now.
Huh?
I almost feel bad for Nick right now.
That's a weird position to be put in.
Okay.
Nate Diaz, you can tell clearly that he's a rubber. Nate, if you didn't know, Nick.
That was. I felt bad for Nick right there.
Dude, hats off to Jake though, man. I mean, he's doing the fucking thing. He is.
I think that was real.
Dude,
That was real.
I have never doubted the fact that they've all been real. I really have.
The only
whole
two
Tyron
that I
Woodley-
thought
no.
was Tyron
No,
and
no, no.
Ben
Woodley was
Dude,
Askren.
do you
weird.
think Tyron Woodley, former UFC champ?
But during the fight,
no.
Dude, I think
He
I think
literally pushed
some of it.
he pushed
you
him up
gotta-
against the K or the
He had him hurt.
He
He
pushed
pushed
him
him
up
up
against the
against,
fence.
and he didn't throw strikes.
yeah.
We're talking about Woodley though.
Yeah,
I
think
Woodley's a
you're
dum-dum
getting
too,
clouded
but,
in the
like-
fact of you don't want it to be that because you're such an MMA guy.
I don't think.
and I get it.
I really don't, dude. You
But-
can't fake the fucking sweat blowing off
Yeah,
of his face.
I-
No, no,
we're
no,
not doubting
no,
that he
no,
got
You
we're
think
knocked
he
out.
just fucking like, hey, fucking starch me
if
right
someone offered you
No.
$5 million,
now?
would you do it? Would
if
you do it? No,
Listen,
answer the question.
no. If you take a dive, you take a dive. You don't get actually fucking knocked the fuck
No, the
out
f-
like he did.
No. You can take a dive without making it look like you took a dive, like egregiously make it look
We're
like you
going
took a dive.
way,
I
way
just-
off, but I don't think that. I think that all of Jake Paul's wins have been legitimate.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think Woodley had so many opportunities,
Especially the
to-
rematch.
and he did nothing.
He already lost to him once.
The rematch was worse.
The knockout?
The Woodley rematch.
The
Yeah.
rematch is when he got knocked the fuck
Right.
out.
The first one he lost by decision. The second one was a knockout.
The first one
Why
was
would
when
you
he
take
had
the-
him hurt.
Why would you take the dive on the fucking rematch?
They offered you more money.
I'm not buying into
it's
it,
not.
man.
It's not the knockout that I'm hung up on. It's the fact that Woodley would back him up into the corner,
Yes.
and then do nothing.
And then people were wondering why aren't you throwing punches?
Dude, we see that shit every fucking weekend. We're like, why the like Rob Font? Why are you trying to take him down in the 5th round when you're down 4 rounds? Why are you doing that? We see
mean, I
that
get that.
fucking every weekend.
But it
That's
could
why
be,
I'm not buying into that shit.
I'm not saying
These
wholeheartedly 100% that it was rigged.
But it's like what's
But in
what's
my
Woodley
mind-
worried about? Like you've been fighting MMA this whole time. You've been the champ. You've been hit with fucking MMA gloves. What's he
Here's-
worried about?
I really think, like, even at the high level, like, you change the environment, you change everything. You got fucking shoes on, you got big ass fucking gloves on, you got a ring. It's all a different fucking environment. I really think that like plays a big factor into these guys' like how they perform.
Yeah.
I really do.
But okay, are you saying okay? Just hear me out. Like, take for example the Floyd Conor fight. That we don't think that was
Absolutely
thrown or
not.
nothing.
No.
Conor landed some strikes on Floyd. Floyd
'Cause
beat
Floyd-
up Conor
Right.
and won. Right. I never for once thought it was Conor just trying to get it back.
No.
But this is a guy who's been fighting for, at one point, a year and a half when he fought Ben Askren, or 2 years.
Ben Askren, have you seen him
he
strike?
sucks.
He sucks at
But
striking.
it's the
But
it's
you
the
think
Conor
you
fight.
think if Ben Askren was fighting a guy off 2 years off the street who'd just been striking, you think you would take him to fight? beat somebody,
That guy
right?
doesn't have millions of dollars to bring in the best fucking team and sparring partners and everything.
But
So
also,
if I was
Connor
fi-
wasn't
if
clearly.
I was a millionaire-
Connor wasn't like fake tired as fuck,
No, he was
No,
exhausted.
he was real
he
tired.
He was tired.
and he got real hit.
Yeah.
Still came back and won.
And it's just Woodley. He had so many opportunities that
And
he
I
just
agree.
didn't
I'm
do a
agreeing
thing
with you.
with.
I'm
Like,
agreeing
it
with
just
you,
doesn't
John.
make sense.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not buying into
To
that.
where literally, like, I was watching different videos and stuff at like.
He knocked
why
out
isn't
Robbie Lawler.
Tyron
People-
Woodley's
dude.
not like. It looks like he's pulling his punches.
People
When he was had him against the rope, he's not doing nothing. He's not really punching, and it kind of looked like it was almost lackadaisical, like punches.
I'm with you. I mean, I'm not saying. I obviously that was real. I think they're all real, but I
Here's-
just don't understand why Woodley just let him off the hook over and
Well,
over.
that's the thing.
Millions of dollars.
Us as UFC MMA like
Greed.
fans, it's just hard to swallow the fact that this fucking guy, who isn't a fighter, is beating these guys. It's
Yeah,
just,
but
it
they're
sucks.
all on the
It
verge
sucks.
of retirement or
It's-
have
Right, right,
retired,
right.
and they're all old as fuck. They're
I-
all twice his age. They're all coming off of losses.
I'm not doubting that. I'm just saying he is beating these guys.
I
Yeah,
don't take.
I know, but it doesn't
anything
impress
away.
me. It
I don't-
doesn't
It
impress me.
It impresses me.
I don't take
It
anything
doesn't
away
impress
from
me
Jake.
because
the
guess
guy's
what?
been-
The one guy that it was an actual
He's been
fucking
fighting for-
fighter,
he's been fighting for
he
4
lost
years.
to.
He's been fighting for 3 or 4 years.
No, I'm impressed with his athleticism. I'm impressed with his work ethic. I'm impressed that he's going in there and doing the goddamn thing. But his victories do not impress
okay,
me.
Liz. Okay, hold on. Hear me out. If I told you from here, you have 4 years to train, and you're fighting a 40-year-old Anderson Silva, a 38-year-old Tyron Woodley, a 40-year-old Nate Diaz,
Okay.
and a current Tommy Fury, are you going to do that?
Let's see. If
the answer is fuck no.
Hey, if I was 14 years old and I was able to buy a mansion for $7 million
no.
and I was already a multimillionaire and my
that's a-
big
Well, you
brother was
said
a
bring in the
multimillionaire,
top
yeah.
guys
No,
for
no,
that much money.
that has a huge deal to do with it,
That's
Dylan.
irrelevant.
That has a huge
That's
deal to do with
irrelevant.
it.
Well,
he wasn't
you
training
said
for Woodley
me.
He
back
wasn't
then.
trading for boxing then. That's irrelevant.
What do you mean?
Not at 14. No,
That's
no,
irrelevant.
he wasn't.
He's just started fucking training 3,
3
4
years
years ago.
ago.
I know,
yeah.
but guys, it's not irrelevant because if you're already a mega known fucking celebrity,
But he
off
wasn't-
of whatever it may
He wasn't
be,
training then,
that-
though.
Yeah, but do you think that so if me just making $45,000 a fucking year,
Listen,
you think that I would be able to go train with the greatest fucking boxing guys
So-
in the best gyms in the country
but
or
the guys
the world?
he's fighting train with really good guys
Right.
too.
So if the money, let's say you were a gazillionaire.
I know, but you can't
And
just
I
say
gave
if
you
it
the
was just
same-
me. If
No,
it was
no,
me in Jake Paul's shoes,
I should have said that. If you had the same allotted time, but you had unlimited money, would
Okay.
you take those fights?
Yes.
There's no way, dude. Like he's fucking. I don't know.
But also not.
He's
be-
better than what we give him
The
credit.
thing
Yes.
is, us saying
Yes.
we're not impressed by his wins. The thing is we every time we've picked the other person.
Right,
to win.
exactly. That's
how
right.
Oh, yeah,
can you
I'm
not-
I'm not saying I'm not impressed.
I thought you guys
by the
picked
wins.
Tommy Fury.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So
picked
then
That's
Tommy
the one.
Fury
That's
to
his
win.
one loss.
okay, exactly. So then that holds a lot of weight, doesn't it?
But dude, the
Doesn't
UFC,
it?
the MMA
You're not
fighters
impressed with him beating Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley,
and Nate Diaz.
Nate Diaz.
Now,
I'm not.
think it.
I'm
not
impressed with him beating Nate Diaz.
You guys are in denial, bro.
No, but
I was
no,
in
my,
that
my
stage
thing,
too.
my thing is, I'm impressed in a lot of ways. But is my heart all the way in it? Because and it's not because of him, and it's not because of Nate or his opponents. It's because of the fucking promotions. It's because of the sport of boxing, which
If
is
he-
barely a sport. It's a business. There's too many fucking gray areas in there for me to be like, man, he's the real goddamn deal.
I'm not
And guess
saying
what? If he
that.
would have beat Tommy Fury, then I would have a different tune.
I'm not saying he's the real deal.
Which,
I'm
hey,
saying
I bet. By the way, I bet on Jake Paul to beat Tommy Fury. By the way,
he's a far better boxer than we ever thought he was going to be.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
and I agree.
And his wins
I
are
agree.
legit.
But what I'm telling you is, the guys that he has beat who are on the verge of retirement or off of his surgeries or don't care or need or just in it for the money or twice his fucking age.
You could
it
have
doesn't
that
mean
argument.
that he's like a worthy actual professional boxer. I think that he's an amazing.
He's not-
I think he's the best celebrity boxer.
But Nate Diaz
not a
wasn't going to be
celebrity
the
thing.
guy that Nate Diaz wasn't supposed to be the guy that would do the bullshit.
But you guys
and-
got to understand that all of these fights are under his promotions, right?
Yeah.
They're under his.
You could say the same thing about Floyd.
Yeah, fuck Floyd. Yeah, of course you can.
But
Of
he's
course
one
you
of
can.
he's one of the goats.
But he grew up in the world of boxing. His dad was a professional boxer. His uncle was a professional boxer. He's under his own fucking promotion. They're all under his circumstances. Dude, he made fucking Canelo Alvarez go up like what? Or go up or down. I can't remember which one it was.
Well, he fought Canelo at 19 years old too.
Okay, exactly. There's always something. There's always fucking
He did
something.
fight-
And
Look,
the one time to where there wasn't something, he lost. Tommy Fury. The one time.
Okay, but don't discredit what he's done against
No,
these UFC guys.
I'm not.
Okay,
But
then
what I'm saying
what are we
is-
talking about?
but what-
Because he's
No,
legit.
I'm saying the only
No, he
two
is-
fights
he's
that I
good.
was like skeptical on
Ben
were
Askren
the
and Woodley.
Ben Askren and Woodley.
Okay,
fights.
well,
same.
I feel like this one should just X
Yeah.
those out.
That's fair.
maybe
That's
maybe
fair.
Why would those be fixed and Nate not?
Yeah, but dude, he also
because
like.
maybe
I don't feel like-
maybe it could
What
be.
about the
we
other
never
Nate?
thought
Wasn't
Nate would
wasn't
be
the
I
NBA
hate-
wasn't the NBA player called Nate too?
Nate
Nate
Robinson.
Yeah, Nate Robinson. Yeah.
I
How about
hate that I'm
fucking
supporting Jake Paul.
What do you
but
think about
these
that
guys
joke?
are fucking delusional. He has
Well,
won
Nate-
every
Nate
fight.
I don't know if
Robinson
it's
just
delusional.
sucked
We
ass.
What
can
do you
have
think
an
about that
opinion
fucking
on
shit?
something.
What?
The Nate, you want to throw the Nate Robinson fucking fight in there too? The
No,
basketball
that's-
player?
no.
Nate
so-
Robinson
so you
just-
agree that was bullshit?
No.
No,
What?
Nate Robinson sucks at
Nate's
boxing.
a fucking NBA fucking baller.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
He's not fighting boxers, and the one time he
What?
actually fought a boxer, he lost.
That
But
Right?
Nate,
Right?
Is
Am I
Nate,
right?
Is Nate not like a good?
is
Fighter?
Nate not like known as one of the best boxers in the UFC? Yes, he is.
In his weight division.
Before this fight happened, he was.
Yes, exactly. Now
in
he's,
his weight
now he's
division.
No,
not
I
shit.
agree.
In the
Then
UFC,
I'm
no.
not. That's all I'm saying is the only two fights
Look,
that I
dude.
was kind of skeptical on was the Askren Woodley fights.
I'm gonna eat this
That's it.
microphone.
That was it.
I'm on.
I think
I'm on the same page with you. I agree.
There's gonna be a ton of like hindsight on
Yes.
the internet and shit going on right now. Like
No, he's
all
a
the
good
people,
boxer. He is
all
a
the
good
people
boxer.
that were saying Nate's he would do so good in boxing and blah 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 blah. They're all gonna be like saying, "Oh, Nate, every time I watch Nate in the UFC, he's just fucking done this. He's gotten hit and shit." It's just,
Yeah, you're right.
Boxing MMA
Okay, how
is
about this? How
completely
about this? How about
different when
this?
it comes to shit? So it's
How did Nate Diaz? How did Ben Askren? How did Anderson Silva all gain the respect that they got throughout their entire careers? They were true blue. They were nobody knew who the fuck they were. They built themselves from nothing, out of nothing, from nowhere, into their pure hard work and skills, and they fucking let it show on the truest combat sports platform of all time. And they actually beat these guys. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. Yeah, maybe there was some steroids involved, but everybody's on steroids, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put that aside. They earn their way into the names that they are, into the shoes that they fill today. But you can't really say that about Jake Paul yet. Because
But
he
he's-
has hand-chosen his opponents through promotions that pay him money, that he pays money
But
to.
he's winning.
Dude,
He beats them.
that and also
Bro,
I wouldn't if I were him.
you're missing the point.
I wouldn't
Why
do it
would
any
you-
different.
you're missing the point.
No, I'm not.
no. Say what you're gonna
Does
say.
Anderson
if I were him,
Silva
I
own the
wouldn't
UFC?
do
Hold on,
anything
hold on.
different. If I were him, I would do the same
No,
thing.
I agree.
Well, yeah,
I
you make the
agree.
most
We're
money
on
out of
agreement
that
on that.
shit.
We're on
Yeah.
agreement on that.
That's what
Also,
I'm
also, if you're fighting MMA guys, there's not any MMA guys that are still active, like in the top echelon of the sport.
Why does
would
Jake
you-
Paul
why
not
would you-
fight real boxers? Why does he not fight a real boxer
Because-
his same size, his same age,
Listen,
with the
listen,
same
listen.
record?
The argument for that
With the same
is
record.
most boxers don't fight anybody until they're fucking 21-0.
And also, most boxers don't have a name.
Okay, so then you're saying that he's not a real boxer
These-
because he's
these-
got what, 5 fights in boxing?
These-
No. I'm not saying that. He's 7-1. He's got 8 fights in boxing.
But his brother fought the greatest boxer of all time and lost. Floyd Mayweather.
in an exhibition.
in an exhibition.
Oh, so that doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna just disprove every other win that Floyd Mayweather ever won in his entire fucking 20 years of
They
boxing.
weren't exhibitions.
they're exhibitions.
They were for a fight.
Exhibition doesn't go against your record.
It does.
Floyd
You're
fought
missing the
John
point I'm
Gotti.
trying to make here. What I'm saying is like, I mean, it's like almost not even.
If
worth
you're Jake Paul, why would
going
you?
through?
These guys that are active in the UFC trying to chase UFC gold, they're not boxing. It's always the guys that are older and after their prime.
Yes.
So why not fucking fight those
Does
guys?
Jake Paul beat anyone in any weight class or any weight class, two weight classes below or above him in the top 15?
I'm not saying yes or no because he just beat Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz won like not very long
He
ago.
beat Tony Ferguson like 6 months
And he
ago.
beat Tyron Woodley not
Does
far after his title run.
Jake Paul beat Drew Dober in a fight?
I'm not saying yes or no.
Really?
I'm not.
Oh, I'd say Drew Dober beats the shit out
It's
of him.
boxing. We said that about Nate. We said that about Woodley. We said that about
I know-
said
I
that
know.
about Askren.
But
and he
it's-
can't box for
It's
fuck.
boxing.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is a business. It's hardly a sport anymore. It's a business.
Dude, but the
It's a
argument
promotion.
against that UFC, people say that about UFC too. It's a promotion.
Who says that UFC is
promotion.
more of a business than a sport or a game or whatever?
It's becoming a big business. They're promoting slap fighting for God's sakes.
That's not MMA.
But it's
And that's a damn shame. That's a good point you bring up. That's a damn shame.
All I was getting at is everyone gives Jake Paul shit for fighting these old guys, but there's no young guys willing to do that shit yet because they are still in their UFC prime trying
Yes,
to get
yes.
the
Listen,
fucking belt. Or
Jake
something.
Jake Paul has got
I think-
hands. He's got cardio. He's good. He's good. I would never want to fight the guy.
no, I don't
ever.
think I don't have nothing against Jake Paul.
But the one guy
other than he's
who
got
was
more
legit
money
that he
than
fought,
me.
he lost.
But I think what if? Now this is probably what most MMA fans are thinking,
What's
or
Tony Fury's
anybody
record?
out of boxing is thinking. Oh, why doesn't he fight a boxer in his age that's been in boxing?
Which he
But
did and he lost.
He did. He lost a split to Tommy Fury.
Yeah, but Tommy Fury's not a good boxer. He's just good enough.
That's what I'm saying. He was the first boxer that he lost a split to. Could have gone either way. If he fights a boxer, like a good boxer. But the thing is, in boxing, like I said earlier, nobody fights anybody until they're fucking 20-0, 21-0. They're not fighting any.
You mean an amateur?
No,
In pro boxing.
Boxing-
Guys, that's how their numbers get.
Boxing is
How do
the
you
worst
think
sport about patent
Floyd
records.
Mayweather, his big fights
My whole
didn't come
point.
until he
It's
was
my whole
almost
fucking
30.
point.
He wasn't 30 and fucking 0. Probably later than that.
That's my whole fucking
His biggest
point.
fights.
That's my whole fucking point.
Yeah, but Jake Paul's fighting tough dudes.
But
He's
the
7
thing
Right
and
now,
7 and
These
like
guys,
1 or whatever.
These guys, the difference, I'm swinging towards their side on the fact of why Jake's fighting on that side or fighting the guys he's fighting is because Jake, the difference between a guy who's say 17-0 in pro boxing, sure, he's fought 17 fights, never lost, but
He
he's
could
fighting
be a
guys that
fucking
are
turd.
boxing that are literally me coming out of a fucking UPS truck.
No, I
and boxing.
I
And
understand that. But
Jake
give me
is
that
fighting
guy.
guys that have fought their entire lives.
UFC legends.
UFC legends
And winning.
champions in a different promotion.
one-
Sure, it's a different
It's
sport.
one aspect of fighting, though.
It's one aspect of fighting.
But I would
those
say-
guys still have the being punched in the face.
They're
They know how to strike.
They're much tougher fighters than some of these guys.
Jake
boxers.
Jake
that
Paul
fight
knows
early
how
on.
to box, and he is surprisingly really, really good for the short amount of time he's done it. There's no.
That's all I was at.
I've
That's all I was
already
at.
agreed with that. I agree with that from the fucking beginning. What are we doing?
No,
I'm
I just
over
think,
it. I'm over it.
I think
I got nothing else to say.
We're all upset
You
that
guys aren't-
Nate
no, you guys
lost.
just aren't even listening.
I'm
We're
not.
all
You're
upset
not
that Nate lost.
listening.
John's not. I'm upset.
I'm not upset at all. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not a
I
Nate
really
fan,
don't give a
but
fuck.
I would rather see the MMA guy win. But
of course, I wanted to see Nate
Jake's-
win.
Jake's a
and
fu-
it's
Jake's
frustrating
legit.
to see the shit that he was
Jake
pulling.
Paul's legit. He's a gazillionaire and he bangs
gazillionaire.
dimes all
He
day.
bangs dimes. I think is he still with fucking
I don't-
Julia Rose?
I hope he is because
She was on Ari the One. Shout out to Ari the One.
Shout out. Bring that
Sky
show
Bree
back,
and all that
MTV.
shit.
Back.
On the real MTV, not
Yeah,
some
not
bullshit.
Paramount
like,
Plus.
Yeah, fuck off.
With like international.
Yeah.
Fucking. They got like people from Australia and Africa and shit.
Get it out.
All right. Let's shut her down.
Thank God.
Well,
That
shut
was
her off.
that was Paul versus Diaz bonus episode.
I hate my life.
It was weird. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
If you like not bullshit boxing, go watch our preview show for next week's UFC
was
card.
That was a one-off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I would rather just
If it
not
wasn't Nate Diaz,
ever do boxing
yeah,
again.
it wouldn't have happened.
Although
No, I'll do real like,
Crawford fought Errol Spence the other day.
and he beat
and
the
beat
shit
shit
out of
beat
him.
the
Put
fuck
on
out
a
of him.
clinic,
Master
but that
class.
was like a fun thing to watch.
Yeah.
A guy like I went and watched like highlights and the shit he was setting up and seeing stuff that was crazy.
And I saw videos of him taking people down.
Yeah, he was a D or not. I don't know if he was D1 wrestler, but he wrestled in college.
Yeah, and he got shot in the head.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy.
You know that? He
I didn't know he got
head.
shot in the head, but
Terrence Crawford got shot in the head and he drove himself to the hospital.
I heard that.
yeah, no, he's
I've done
stud.
that.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe at HOR Podcast on Instagram,
Subscribe.
at Hungover Hand right on
Appreciate
YouTube, and TikTok. We'll see you later.
Peace.